What's up, guys? So if you've watched our gameplay footage before or have even played with us on the field, then you know Ethan and I are generally in really close proximity of one another. We usually can just shout at each other, which makes it really easy on the field. However, during this portion of our gameplay footage, Ethan and I weren't close to each other at all. And so we stayed in radio communication, which was good, but as we look back at our GoPro footage, we see some things that we did really well, but some other things that we really wanted to work on. And so you're going to get to see two completely opposite sides of the field, two different battles that are going on, and the reason why radio communication is so important.
Hey, we got anybody that can swing left? Parker, watch. Hey, watch front. Watch front, man. Careful, stop there. Hey, we need to get someone. Ethan, what's your location? How copy?
Just down the hill from Red Base. We're going up to flank them.
So Ethan and a few of the 127 team are in the woods to the left of where we are taking fire from. They originally had intended to flank those guys that had been firing upon us and then meet us kind of in the center field area. However, as they pushed forward, they began to hear enemy approaching and then get into a pretty good fight themselves. You might have noticed right there, a BB actually hit Ethan's sling and then bounced off. It's funny the things that you notice when you watch gameplay footage back that you had no idea happened when it was actually happening. So while Ethan is in a completely separate firefight, we are continuing to push forward here. I've swung to these blue barrels to get a better firing point on some of the enemy downrange. So you just heard an admin yell that the green team has taken control of the red FOB, and so Ethan immediately, along with some other 127 members, sprint back towards our FOB to try and engage the enemy before they take all of our game supplies.
And be advised, we could use some help for our FOB.
So this is where the communication gets a little dicey for us. Ethan has just radioed back to our squad that they need help at the FOB, but we are engaged in our own fight, and so we hear what Ethan has said, yet it hasn't quite become a priority in our minds yet, even though it probably should. We've still got enemy in front of us, and we want to keep taking these control points.
We need you at the FOB now.
Ethan, say again.
Our FOB has been taken, and we could use your help.
So Ethan and his squad have gotten back into our FOB to a point where they can begin to medic our downed team members. However, there are still enemy in the woods that has not allowed them to technically retake the FOB, and so Ethan is still requesting help, and so we are gonna take Swiss cheese here. We're gonna kind of set up security because the enemy FOB is not far from here, and we know some guys are gonna respawn soon.
Yeah, there was one guy in the woods back last I knew. Red team's about to be Red CO. Yeah. No, go fuck them up. Go drop them on the
Hey.
Red CO, I'm gonna give you some intel, okay? Yep. There's 2 ammo crates remaining at this moment. One is
He's hit. He's hit. Hey, Noah. Noah. Holland needs revived over there. He's on the path. Turn left.
Red's coming in the red base!
Right here in front of me.
Oh, he's down. Is that Brandon McGee?
Yeah, we're red.
Yeah, we're red.
We need to take our FOB back. The one walking, the one I just shot.
Red is back in control of red FOB.
Man, I was taking names up there.
Well, yeah. He said one's in the tree line by center on this side, and then one's in the compound. They're by compound. Ooh, you guys, what else? Do we have compound?
Badger 1, what's your 20? taking Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese, center field, and compound are all under our control. Hey, we still got compound, right?
Are we in center field right now?
No, this is Swiss cheese. Center field was where we were at. Ethan, what's your location? Over.
We are at Red FOB. We have taken it back. Let me know if you need any help.
So as we watched the gameplay footage back, we noticed a few things. We did a few things really well. It was a good thing that we had radios to start with, because if we hadn't, we would have had no idea what the other was doing in the fights that they were encountering and what they needed. So it was a good thing that we had radios to start with. It was also good that we did stay in radio communication with each other throughout this portion of our gameplay. Sometimes when your adrenaline's pumping and you're in a battle, you forget to radio to your other teammates what's happening. On the other end, we could have done a better job prioritizing our objectives. Really, our FOB should be our #1 priority. After all, we are stashing our loot in it, which gives us game points at the end of the day, and we don't want that to be stolen by the enemy. Actually, later in the day, the enemy did steal a bunch of our loot, and that hurt. And so when Ethan, in this case, Ethan radios to our other squads that he needs assistance, we really should have dropped what we were doing, retreated, and gotten to our FOB to assist them quicker. Luckily, in this instance, we both won our battles, and so it didn't hurt us here, but someday it could. And so this was all in all a great day. We hope to see you at the Richmond Underground soon.